Millennials suck at investing. And we're going to talk about why in today's video. Welcome back, guys, to the Independent Experience. I'm IndyXP Bullion, and this is your morning market wake-up call for Tuesday, February 2nd, 2021. Happy Groundhog's Day to all of my viewers. We're getting so close to 1,000 of you now. We're like 992. We're only 8 away. Hopefully today, we're going to be talking about millennials and why they suck. That's going to push us over. But the reason why they suck really is going to surprise you. I figured out the formula on why they suck at investing. Let's go ahead and take a look at the markets and see where we're starting today off at. It has not been pretty, guys. All of the fun we had yesterday is just kind of evaporated because, well, millennials are not good at investing. Gold is down, currently at $18.50.90. Silver is down significantly back to its pre-weekend levels of 27.71. That gives us a ratio of 66.79. Platinum is down, currently at 1,108.11, and palladium is steady at 2294.36, with rhodium being up slightly, currently at 19,800. Base metals remain somewhat unchanged. Copper is steady at 352, nickel at 807, aluminum at 89 cents, zinc down a penny at $1.14, and lead at 91 cents. Barrels of crude oil are up, surprisingly enough. Those are up about $1.50 a barrel, currently at $54.83. We saw gains on Wall Street yesterday, even though some of our favorite stocks that we'll be talking about did not fare very well. The Dow Jones was up 229 points at 30,211.91. The NASDAQ was up 332 points at 13,403.39. And the S&P 500 was up 59 points at 3773.86. The US dollar index has pushed ever so higher. It is back over 91, currently at 91.14. It has been probably a couple months since we've seen it this high, so it sounds like people are starting to gain a little bit of respect for the US dollar again. If you guys trade in Bitcoin, and I know there are a lot of millennials that are getting into Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, those are up significantly this morning from the last video. Those are currently trading at 34.9, 42.30, and if you happen to exchange a gold back today, whether it be the Utah or the Nevadan, those are exchanging at $3.25. So, the last couple days in the markets have been exciting, to say the least. And now we're starting to see the downside of these said markets. So, if you guys have been living under a rock, you have no idea what WallStreetBets is. This is a Reddit group that is, they have found a secret formula for making money, we'll say. And that's where they bet against the shorts. If they amass enough people to buy into a shorted stock, they can manipulate the market into their favor. And just like a lot of things in today's society, there are a large group of people that got on board with this. Social media played a big role in helping facilitate the massive gains that happened in GameStop, AMC, Nokia, and then that trickled over into the silver market, as we well are aware after what we saw yesterday over there. But it's all coming crashing down. And let's take a look real quick. We've got AMC is down 30% in pre-market trading. It's down at $9.28. And GameStop is down 34%. It is at $148.21. So what happened? Well, it's millennials suck at investing. Plain and simple. Millennials do not have the stomach for this. Now, I'm using millennials as a blanket term. I'm not saying that there aren't smart millennials out there. Obviously, there are very, very smart millennials out there. But a large cross-section of them they don't have the stomach for what brokers do, what day traders do, what silver stackers do, and it is really starting to show. The only way that the WallStreetBets plan, their game plan was going to work is if everybody held their stock, regardless if it went down. We're seeing it go down because people that don't have the stomach for this are getting out of it, and it's not for them. They can't wrap their mind around what the game plan was. And there's a reason why millennials suck at investing, and it's because they saw the previous generations make money so easily that they think that it's just easy to make money when really it's not. We're going to dive into this. This is my hot take on this. Just to preface this, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not here to give you any hot stock tips. I'm not here to pump up silver and tell you that silver is going to go up to $100 an ounce. I kind of hope that it does, because that'd be great for us. But I'm not here to tell you any of that. I'm here to lay it out on the line. The reason why millennials suck at investing and they don't have the stomach for it is because Generation X and the boomers didn't show them how to do it. Boomers, that generation of the boomers, they grew up in a post-World War II America. And money was very easy. Their parents came back from war, their fathers came back from war, and there were great jobs waiting for them, and great high-paying jobs that you could earn a very livable wage on. And it was the first time that households could have a second car and could afford a second car or afford a bigger house. Something that had 2 floors, maybe 2 floors in a basement, So boomers saw that work ethic of their parents. And, those good paying jobs were steel mill jobs. They were manufacturing jobs. These were jobs that you had to work hard at. Now, they took note of that, and they carried that work ethic on. Boomers then showed us here in the Gen X community, in the Gen X generation, that this is the playbook. We're showing you how to make money. You got to work hard to make money. Well, as Gen Xers, we're probably a little bit stingy on passing on our work ethic. We went out, we made money. This was during a time when Wall Street was booming. There was a lot of new exciting stuff that was happening in the world. We had, video games, computers came out, the internet became a thing, and we learned, those were all new, and we had to set out to figure out how to make our money doing these new things. And we did. There was a lot of us that made a lot of money very quickly, and the next generation saw that we were making money very quickly, and it was very exciting. But we didn't show them that there has to be work put in behind that making money. That's how you make the money, is because you work hard at it. They saw us making money hand over fist, and they just thought that the money came easy. And that it was just, you're just going to make money, and that's how it's going to be. Millennials were not taught correctly on how to make money, how to invest, how to stomach losses. There are always going to be losses. You're never just going to continue to win. That's not how any system is set up to work. So millennials were taught that was the way. They were just always going to win. That's just how life is that you win. You just keep making money. That's not how it works. You got to have a stomach for it. And we're seeing that the millennials don't have a stomach for it, and it has ruined the plans for a lot of people when it comes to making money. A lot of millennials got on social media and they saw, I got to buy GameStop stocks. I got to buy AMC. I got to buy silver. And then over the course of 24, 36 hours, it didn't make any money. They're like, oh crap, I'm going to lose money. I got to get out of it. And they take a small loss and they get out. Well, that ruins the plan for everybody else. But they weren't, it's not the millennials' fault entirely, because they were never taught to endure losses like that. And so Generation X and the boomers, we got to endure some of the blame for what's happening on those stocks and in the silver market right now. It's not entirely our fault. The millennials just, quite frankly, could be potentially a weak generation. Now, the young generation now, the ones that are the generation after millennials. I don't know what the fuck they're called. Pardon my French. I don't know what they're called, but they're going to see how a weak stomach for investing and a weak stomach for making money and putting in the work is detrimental. And hopefully they can take their cue from that and be like, okay, if we're going to make money and we're going to be successful, we got to work harder than these guys because we're going to be coming for those jobs soon. You know, I have two kids. I've got a 9-year-old and I got a 14-year-old. And, you know, hopefully they're seeing that the 20-somethings and the millennials don't follow down their road. Have a little bit of stomach, have a good work ethic, and you're going to come out ahead. So there is my hot take on that. I'm not here to offend anybody. I'm here to offer kind of a pseudo-lackadaisical apology to millennials that we didn't do a better job of showing you our playbook as Gen X. So I'd be interested to hear what you guys have to say on this. I don't feel like I'm totally off the reservation and out of the ballpark on this one. I feel like we do have to hold some of the blame for millennials not being able to stomach some investing. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I'd be very, very interested to hear what you have to say. All right, guys, I do greatly appreciate every single one of you, and we're getting ever so close to that 1,000 subscribers. I cannot wait. It's going to be, it's been a couple of years coming now. We're coming up on the 2-year anniversary of this channel, so it's going to be extra special being able to reach it, and I'm glad that you guys have come along for the ride. If you guys happen to like today's video, please go ahead and hit that thumbs up button for me right there. It helps me out immensely. If you're a millennial and you didn't quite like today's video, I understand you want to hit that thumb down button. That's okay too. If you happen to be new to the independent experience and you want to keep up to date on when all the latest and greatest content is coming out, you're going to want to make sure to hit that subscribe and jingle bell right there in the corner, bing bong, so you can stay notified of when these videos come out. We put them out Monday through Friday, always coming out around 8:15 Eastern Standard Time. You can get up-to-date information on how all the markets are performing. If you want to catch up on the back catalog, of course, we're going to pop the box up right here on this side of the screen. You're going to click through those at your heart's content at the end of this video so you can learn more about the silver stacking community. Guys, I've been IndyXP Bullion from the Independent Experience, and I'm here again to remind you, if the women don't find you handsome, they should at least find your pockets heavy.